Hey, what's up, y'all? First off, all glory go to God and unto me. It's your boy Justin Rifka Douglas, or Rifka777 on this channel here. Wait a little while for people to get in. It seemed like I haven't been live for a while, but I wasn't on last week, but I was on week before last. But I tried to do it horizontally, just trying something new, and that didn't work out too well. Hey, babe, what's up? Yeah, that didn't work out too well, so I'm going back to the vertical. And I think if my observations are correct, there'll be more participation in the vertical live like I've gotten, thus far when I do the vertical lives. My camera feel real high today for some reason. But I like the view that's on here. We're gonna wait for people to get in. It's better to go live vertically, I found. Well, it depends on what you're filming. When you are showing an event, it's better to go live horizontally so people can see more what you're seeing. But when you talking, it's better to go live vertically. I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes for people to get in, and then I'm gonna get started with the content for tonight. And I'm going to definitely read and react to the comments as they come in, because I found in my observations that that's what people like better than waiting till the end to read all the comments. I might be saying some, and I'll just go back to the content as I'll go back to the content as after I finish reading people's comments and all that kind of stuff. Like if the comments die down and stuff like that. That's like the best way to do lives I've seen. Hope everything good with the reception and stuff. Is everything good with the reception? Can you hear me okay? Because I saw you come in and out. I saw you come in and out a while ago. Can you type it in the chat if everything good with the reception? Okay, it's good with reception. I heard you walking up. Thank you for joining. I see we have somebody else that has joined. I'm just waiting about 2 more minutes to let people get in, and then I will get started. Sorry, I have not been on as consistently as I would like, or like I was doing a month ago. Rick Reed, thank you for joining. GY6F6. What that mean? What GY6F6 mean? Thank y'all for joining. A whole bunch of people just came in. What GY6F6 mean? I don't know what that mean. That's not one of them things where I read it and then they're saying something funny, is it? Or anything like that? I hope not. You don't sound like I'm saying nothing crazy. Thank y'all. Thank you for all the people that joined. Thank you for the likes. Definitely appreciate it. Gang. Oh, it's a gang, or are you saying what's up, gang? Lucas Play Shorts. Thank you for joining. He said it's just gibberish. Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely read all the comments as they come in and as I see them. Then I get back to the content, and I will be starting with the content in about 2 minutes. But like I said earlier, I did go live 2 weeks ago, and I went live horizontally, and not that many people came in. So if you going live, just as a word of advice, if you're doing like these talking type lives, it's better to go live vertically, because YouTube is gonna push it out to more people when you do that. Because when I went live horizontally like 2 weeks ago, they didn't push it out to that many people. But thank y'all for joining. I know people gonna come in and out the whole time and stuff like that. The reason why is because YouTube puts your live in the shorts feed, and they put your live in the vertical live feed when you go live vertically. So it seems like they really pushing that, and they really want people to go live vertically these days. But for those that don't know me, I'm just waiting a little bit. I'm just talking. Thank you for joining. I see some more people came in. We got about 30 seconds before we start. 30 seconds before we start. People gonna be coming in and out the whole time, so I'm trying to acknowledge people. If I don't acknowledge you as soon as you come in, please charge it to my head and not my heart or whatever. But I definitely acknowledge everything I see come in the comments feed. Definitely do that. I definitely do that all the time. Lucas Play Short says, as a small creator of 368 subs, I recommend you do it every single day. Lucas Play Short also says the more the better. The lives, yeah, that's true. That's true. If you have time to go live every single day, I agree with you. I just don't have time to go live every single day because I be so busy with other things that I do. And I get into it where I wish I could go live every day, but I just don't have the time or the capacity to do that all the time because I do a lot of different things. So first off, all glory go to God and unto me. I am Justin Riffica Douglas. I am an actor. I am a Christian rapper. That takes up most of my time. I'm also an entrepreneur. Thank y'all, all y'all that's joined. Lucas Play Short says, or do it like for weekends. Yeah, that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do every Sunday, but I would like to do 2 times on the weekend or whatever. Really, I want to do 2 times a week. If I can get up to 2 times a week and I got a good handle on that, then I'll go up more. But right now, I'm just doing once a week. Lucas Play Short says, did you get an Oscar? No, I haven't won an Oscar. No, I have not won an Oscar. No, not yet. I'm mainly a commercial actor. I get a lot of commercials. It seems easier. So that's kind of my focus. Although I have done some short films and some films. I got some stuff on Amazon Prime and stuff like that. What else do I have stuff on? I don't know. It's stuff all over the place. I've been in a lot of different stuff, but I got commercials running right now on Atlanta local TV. I've had national commercials as well and things like that. But I haven't won an Oscar. No, not yet. Maybe one day that's in the cards. Even if not, I just enjoy the fact that I've been able to live out my dream to be an actor. But I'm also a Christian rapper, and that's what this channel started on. But what I like to do is I like to give people tips of how to pursue their dreams. Without having a full-time, without having working 9 to 5. I like to tell people how I do that because I realized that I was a teacher for 12 years when I started trying to act full-time, and it was hard to get off work when I would get acting gigs. So I was like, okay, this is an issue. How can I make money to live and pursue my dream of being an actor, or if you're a singer, or if you're a spoken word artist, or if you're a rapper, or if you're trying to do or if you're a dancer, or trying to do anything artistic that you get gigs for and to take up a lot of your time. You're a musician. You may be a trombone player or something like that, a professional piano player or something like that, and you want to do that, but you're not getting gigs on a regular basis. I was like, how are people able to do this? Because a lot of people have this issue of trying to do that. So it's my passion to teach and help people trying to do in the entertainment industry full time, be able to do that without having a full-time 9 to 5 job that holds them down. Thank you for those of you who have joined. Also, thank you to the replay viewers. I definitely want to acknowledge y'all because y'all coming in watching once I post it. I do repost all my lives and let them go to the feed. Afterwards, it takes about 24 hours before YouTube actually lets it go to the feed, but it will be up there so you can see it. For those that missed the actual live, I always make sure that I do that for sure. And make sure I'm caught up on all the comments. So that's my passion is doing it, and that's what you're gonna get on this channel most of the time. Of course, you're gonna get my acting stuff. Like I just put up my most recent commercial that's running on local Atlanta news. That's on my feed. I put that up tonight. I put up different things I act in. I put up my music and stuff when I'm working on stuff, which I've been working on a lot of different social media music videos lately, gearing up to do a new album and stuff like that. So you'll see all that kind of stuff. Because that's kind of what the channel was built on. But that's not all I'm about. I'm about helping people be able to pursue their dreams full time without having a 9 to 5 job. You know what I'm saying? So you can be freed up to take those acting gigs or those singing or rapping gigs, poetry gigs, music gigs, dancing gigs, whatever you have, without having to ask your boss to be off. You know what I'm saying? I teach people how to get jobs to work, or do how to work when they want to work. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely still got to have flexible income that you can do when you want to and choose to go to work. But you don't have to go to a 9 to 5 job on a daily basis. Matter of fact, before I get into the content, of course, I'm going to tell y'all how I do that. I do several, you're going to have several different things that you do to be able to make that income You know, of course, you're going to make income from your gigs, but of course, anybody in the entertainment industry knows and will tell you that money is not always consistent. Matter of fact, it's not consistent. Even people that have been on a TV show for years, the money's not consistent. You know, it's consistent while they on the show and that contract going on, but when that show goes off the air, if they're an actor or whatever, they gotta look for the next gig and they don't have income coming in. See a question. Lucas Play Short says, yeah, but I have to do this and that everywhere had to my goal to get used to it. I had to do. I don't really understand your question or your comment. Let me read again. Lucas Play Short says, yeah, but I have to do this and that everywhere had to my goal to get used to it. He also said, Lucas Play Short also said, getting 300 and something subscribers, it's hard. Oh no, it's not hard. I know it may be hard at first. Of course it's hard at first. I've done it several times over. Because as you can see, I have 2,360 subscribers on this channel, and I have 500 on my other channel. Which I got the 500 on the other channel, 506 on the other channel in less than 2 years. So the longer you do it, the easier it gets to get these subscribers at that, you know, get those subscribers faster. And we're gonna definitely talk about that tonight. So let me move on. So that's what my channel is about. This live tonight, I'm gonna be talking about how you can get YouTube subscribers, reach those subscriber milestones quicker. As I've learned a lot of things over the years since I've been on YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels. Like I said, one has 20. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes as well. Thank you for those that's joined and came in and came out and came back in and all that good stuff. I have 2,360 subscribers on this channel, and I have 506 subscribers on my other channel that I got. The other channel, I got it in less than 2 years, actually. And I'm going to tell y'all how I did that. So I'll just move into that. If y'all want me to talk about the ways I make money flexibly and all that kind of stuff and the way you can do that to be able to pursue your dreams, you can feel free to ask me in the feed and I'll talk about that. I'll do a separate live about that another day, but I'll go ahead and get into the content because it seems like Lucas wants me to get into the content, how you can get those subscribers faster. Congrats on your 300 plus subscriptions, Lucas Play Shorts. Yes, definitely congrats on that, because that is a milestone. YouTube, you know the subscriber milestones, because if you look in the Creator Studio, make sure you have the Creator Studio app on your phone, because that really helps you stay on track. They'll let you know when you hit those subscriber milestones. Like I know when you hit 100 subscribers, they send you a message and congratulate you and all that good stuff. When you hit 500, they do as well. I'm not sure if they do it on other ones. I don't really remember. I know they just sent me one for the 500 I got on the other channel as well. Of course, when you hit 1,000, they definitely send you something. But I wasn't using the YouTube Creator app when I got the 1,000 subscribers back in the day. Lucas Play Short said, thank you so much. Lucas Play Short said, yeah. I wasn't using the app back in the day when I was when I got my first 1,000, but they do. That is a subscriber milestone. So I know I think they sent me an email when I hit 1,000 subscribers because I wasn't using the Creator app. But make sure you're using the Creator app. Once I got on the Creator app, the Studio app, my channel started growing faster because I was tracking my analytics. Tracking those analytics really help you because you know what's working and you know what's not working. You know, so yeah, if you're looking at it on a daily basis, then it's definitely going to be growing. But subscribers probably about the easiest thing to get on YouTube, I would say. The hardest thing is the watch hours, and we'll talk about that another day. But subscribers, I know how to get those real easy. I know how to get the watch hours easy too on my other channel, just not necessarily on this one as well. But the subscribers on this one is automatic. Okay, so the way I got the 2,360 subscribers on this channel, and the way you can too, through YouTube Shorts. That's a way to get them real quick. Make sure you're using Shorts, because YouTube pushing the Shorts. Of course, they show the Shorts to more people at once than they do your long form videos. Long form videos are still important. Thank you for the hearts. But those Shorts, that's where you're going to see subscribers coming in batches if it's a good short. Now, if it's not a good relevant short that's something that's either a trend or that a lot of people are interested in or into, then it may not get you the subscribers in batches. So make sure you hop on those trends and make sure you use that trending music in it. One of the biggest shorts that I had was my Kendrick Lamar short around when I did, well, it wasn't, I used this music, They Not Like Us, around the Super Bowl. Of course, y'all know that was a big trend. So I did like a crip walk and stuff and put the music behind it. And that particular short got me like 400 something subscribers, if not more. Babe, my wife is moderating, by the way. Babe, how many subscribers is that about right? That's what I be saying, 460 something subscribers, 68 or something like that subscribers. And that was a trend. I hopped on a trend. So make sure you're paying attention to those trends, and that's going to get you subscribers real quick. My frat brother Joseph Crump said, good evening, everyone, just tuning in. Appreciate you, Broham. Appreciate you, brother Broham, for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all for the likes. I see the hearts coming up. I see the people coming in tonight. Definitely appreciate you. So shorts, trending shorts, is a good way to get subscribers in batches quickly through YouTube. YouTube is pushing those shorts. My wife said, hello, Joseph. My wife also said, yes, that's about right. Okay, 468 subscribers. That's what I'm remembering. In a short amount of time, no pun intended. So make sure you hop on those trending shorts. That's a way to get them easily. Another way to get those subscribers easily in batches is through lives, like what we're doing right now. And of course, Lucas, you probably know this because you go live. You say you go live almost every day, right, Lucas? If you're still on here. Yeah, those lives will get you a lot of subscribers. Now, I didn't have time to compile my information about my biggest subscriber count, but I know I've had lives that have amassed me 20-something subscribers at once in one live. I don't know if I've gotten up to 30 in one live or not, but if you're doing that on a regular basis, that's going to get you those subscribers in batches going live. Lucas Play Shorts, I forgot what I asked. He said, not really. Lucas Play Shorts said, only had but knew like it would fail. What you mean? What you mean? Only had but knew like it would fail. I'm not sure. You say you do go live every day, or you don't go live every day. But yeah, if you going live, Luke says I only had gone live twice. Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, nope, you don't go live every day. Yeah. So you already know if you go live every day, man, you're gonna get them subscribers with the quickness. I only go live once a week, if that. Most times I try to go live once a week. Sometimes I miss when I'm traveling out of town because I travel out of town. Sometimes I do one of my flexible gigs that I do. But I can't always go live. I'm gonna try to start doing it when I'm out of town as well. A lot of times if I don't go live on Sunday, I'll do a surprise live through the week about something that corresponds to my channel, or something I can talk about and relate things to, whether it's some dealing with Christianity, or some dealing with music industry, or some dealing with sports, something that pertains to my channel, something doing with the entertainment industry, something like that. Because like I said, I'm a Christian rapper, so it kind of ties in. But yeah, when you go live about things that people are going to be interested in, topics that people are going to be interested in, and you giving them value in what you're talking about, then they're going to subscribe to your channel, most definitely. So yeah, that would be good. That'll get you those subscribers much quicker. One thing, Threads. I'm going to talk about Threads a little bit. On Threads, it's a community. They have like a YouTube creator page, I guess. And a lot of times, if you tune into that, Threads is very good about putting your content in the feed of other people that's on YouTube and that's YouTubers. And they also show you a lot of YouTubers information. Now, I'm definitely not saying do sub for sub like you see some of them asking you to do. But if you don't ask them to sub to your channel, but if you support their channel, a lot of times they'll support yours. Just click on it, find their channel, go to their channel, subscribe on their channel, comment on some of their videos, a lot of their shorts. And a lot of times they're going to sub back to you and comment on some of your stuff and be tuned in, because it's like everybody trying to get subs. But Lucas Play Short says, but about the audio, depending if you're using audio on different platforms like CapCut, it will strike your videos and or block stuff from different places. Yeah, Sometimes, yeah. If they feel like it's coming from directly from TikTok, yeah, they may. That's true. I use an app called InShot, and I haven't run into that problem. I don't use CapCut, but InShot's kind of universal. So when I edit in InShot, they don't do that. Also, if it's a video straight from your phone, they won't strike it or whatever because it's coming straight from your phone. They like you to use their YouTube likes you to use their recording as well, which I haven't done much. A lot of times I'll either upload it from my phone or I'll upload it from InShot where I do my editing. The InShot app is great. It has everything on it that CapCut. I don't know if it has everything on the CapCut has, but it has a lot. It has everything I need. My wife said that's so true, Lucas, regarding the audio from other platforms. Lucas Play Short says, really depending if it's copyrighted. Yeah, that's true. You can't use music that's well, there's a way around it. I do a lot of music videos where I use like other people's beats while I be rapping and stuff like that. They'll let you use a minute, but if you go over a minute, then they strike it. So yeah, they'll let you use a minute on here. They'll let you use a minute on TikTok. The only one where they won't let you use, where they don't care how much you use, is on Facebook, because Facebook, I think they have the licensing rights to all of the music. Thank y'all for the likes. I see the likes. I see the people that came in. Thank you for joining. They have the licensing right to a lot of music, so you can play it as long as you want on your Instagram Reels and on your Facebook Reels, but on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, you can, if you do 60 seconds, you good. Once you go over 60 seconds, thank you for the heart. Once you go over 60 seconds, they gonna strike it. So yeah, I had to figure that out because I do it all the time. Y'all see music videos I done put up and stuff like that with other people's beats that I'm actually rapping to. I stay in that 60 second time frame. They don't strike it. It works across. Lucas Play Short Share Rip. Okay, he says, but really depends if the artist had copyrighted their music. Yeah, most of them did, because a lot of independent artists are uploading to DistroKid or uploading to TuneCore. I use TuneCore. I had stuff, I got one album on DistroKid I did with my brother, the Douglas Boys album. But yeah, and then they got all them other ones too, like CD Baby, Universal Masters, all of those. But I'm a TuneCore person myself. I've been using TuneCore since like 2009, so I know it well, It says, Lucas Play Short says, but the YouTube moderation is buns. YouTube moderation. What you mean by that? What you mean by YouTube moderation is buns? That's a new term. I already know that one. Yeah. So, all right, we're talking about threads, and then when that comment come in, I'll read it and address what you're talking about. Threads is a good place to get quick subscribers. Lucas says like really bad, the YouTube moderation is really bad. What's really bad about the YouTube moderation in regards to what? In regards to the using other people's music or what? And they have a lot of music you can use on YouTube as well. In their studio thing you press at the top to add music. They have all the songs too. I haven't seen where they don't have all the songs that they have available in other platforms like TikTok and Facebook that you can use. It's really bad. Threads. Like I was talking about Threads. Go on there. Start looking up YouTube creator. Click on that. Or people that have used that as a... I can't really explain Threads. It's kind of weird, but when you type it in, like they don't really use hashtags. But if you do a hashtag and put YouTube, then it's gonna make it like dark. It's gonna be bold, and then it's gonna say YouTube, and then it puts you in that creator feed or whatever. And then they're gonna start showing you all other YouTubers and YouTube creators that's just trying to make it. You're gonna see when people done met a million. Not a million. Well, some people have a million subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, when they done got monetized, all that good stuff, and just interact with them on there. You know what I'm saying? You got to be sociable. That's why I call it social media. But go to their page and really, if they doing postings, they don't really got to be posting stuff that you into. But even if they are, that gives you a better chance of them subscribing to you. But if they not, you know, then you can still subscribe to them. And some of them will still interact with your channel and subscribe to you as well. Lucas Play Short says, when I post stuff, you post a lot of the time. People or haters get annoyed, and most platforms are using AI and won't even pay attention. Yeah, that does happen, but that's why you want to put stuff up that people want to see. On YouTube, I haven't really seen that. That's not really a big issue here on YouTube. That is an issue on Instagram. That is an issue probably on TikTok. That is an issue probably on Facebook. But on YouTube, it's not really an issue because they only show your stuff to people. I don't know if it's an issue on TikTok, but on YouTube, they only show your stuff to people that they think are into what you posting. They do on TikTok, they do the same too. Lucas Play Short says, I was just pouring coffee at 8 in the morning and get an email saying something got deleted and disabled my ability to post because I posted something. Oh, did you post something sexual? Or not? And they thought it was. What happened? Did you or not? I don't know. You know, I don't know if you did or if you didn't. Of course, if you did, they don't want you posting nothing sexual. They gonna take it down. But if you didn't, you know, sometimes they might think something is. I've heard of that. Never. Okay, never. I've heard of people saying that they thought it was, but it really wasn't. And there's nothing really we can do about that. Luke's Place Short said, never in my life. All I would say to that is just, now I don't think I've ever gotten in trouble for anything like that. But all I would say is something like that is just look at what you posted and don't post the type of content that they would think, that the algorithm would think is that. Again, you know, I don't know. I'm trying not to say it because I don't want them to strike my stuff. If the algorithm see that I even said that, you know, we gotta be careful. If you know, it's funny when people on YouTube, they'll use different words or different phrases to say certain things so that the YouTube algorithm doesn't flag them. You know, so that's what I'm trying to do and be careful of too. Because the big YouTubers, that's what they do. So I'm trying to aspire to be like them. So that's why I'm doing it as well. But it's just really false reporting. Oh, somebody reported you. Oh, I got you. Somebody was hating and reported you and said you did that, and you didn't really do that. Another thing, I'm about to press this highlight button because it gives you free videos and free shorts and stuff like that from your live that I guess the AI kind of, or the algorithm finds your best things that you talked about and they create videos from that. So I'm going to press this always to get, oh no, that's the green screen. Let me take that off. I don't want the green screen on. It's been a minute. It's the one that looked like the clap thing that they use in the movies and stuff like that. I don't know why I always forget what that's called. Lucas Play Short said, yep, yeah, they was hating on them. I see. Let me push, when you press the thing that looks like the cut thing on an action thing on clapboard, is that what it's called, babe? You went to school for this stuff. The clapboard, that what it's called? I don't know. When you press that, it gives you highlights that will go to that you can review, and it'll go to your feed. And if it's short enough, it'll go to shorts feed or it'll be a regular video. So I'm gonna press this so I get me this is gonna be a 49-second highlight. My wife said, keep your head up, Lucas Play Shorts, and keep posting your content. Yeah, the slate. Yeah, the slate. Man, I wish, I know that. Yeah, Lucas, definitely, man. You gotta keep going, man. You gotta keep going. One of my biggest mistakes is I stopped when I got to 1,000 subscribers in Las Vegas back in 2019. I kind of stopped because I was discouraged because I didn't know I wanted to get monetized. And I thought all you had to do was have 1,000 subscribers. I didn't know you had to have the 3,000 watch hours too. So I gave up in 2019 on doing that. Before that, I was posting consistently. I wasn't going live on YouTube. I wish I was back then. I was going live on Periscope. But I should have been going live on YouTube. I probably would have got them hours a lot faster. But don't give up. Keep posting. If you keep on posting, you're going to get there eventually, whatever your goals are. What's your goals? Y'all put y'all YouTube goals in the comments. I'd like to read some of y'all YouTube goals, like what you want to do with it. The reason why I'm talking about YouTube so much, I'm passionate about social media. I was passionate about social media when I was working a regular job. I'm passionate about it now because one of those ways that you can make money flexibly is through social media. I'm monetized on several sites where I can make money on. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, but I'm very close on my HBCU channel. The issue on this channel is the watch hours. On this, the subscribers is not the issue at all. Lucas Play Short says, I mainly post gaming videos and the AI, and they say, oh, this person is posting bad stuff. So they take it down with no reason. Oh, gaming, yeah, gaming videos, not really. I don't know much about the gaming videos. I see them a lot, so I know they're very popular. But I don't know much about the gaming videos. Lucas Play Short says, my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by my 13th birthday. You can do it. You definitely can do it. You definitely can do it by putting up shorts that's related to your niche, that's trending in your niche and stuff like that. So you just kind of got to look at what's trending and do a short like that that's related to your niche. People are gonna check it out and use those hashtags that are trending as well. People gonna check it out and people gonna sub because of that. You can do it by going live a lot, going live more often about things and topics that people are into and are interested in. You'll get those batches of subscribers at once when you go live about things that people are interested in. Like, people are always interested about how to grow on social media and YouTube, and that's something I'm very passionate about. That's why I go live about these topics a lot. Lucas says, I mainly post. Okay, I read that already. All right, cool. 1,000 subscribers by your 13th birthday. Is that this year? Will your 13th birthday be this year or next year? But you can definitely do it. And some of y'all, thank y'all for joining. Definitely appreciate y'all joining. Like I was saying last, Threads is a good way to get. There's a lot of game. Every niche is on Threads that's YouTubers or whatever. So I would find those people that are in your niche on Threads, and Threads gonna put them in your algorithm anyway. And interact with those people. Find their channel. Subscribe to them. Comment on their shorts. Cause it can kind of if they got a long form video that you really into, you can definitely comment on that too if you got time to watch it. But the shorts is easier to watch those because they short, and you can comment on several of them, and they're gonna comment, they're gonna appreciate it. They're gonna go to your channel. They may sub back, they may not. But don't ask them to sub, because that's against YouTube policy. Sub for sub is against YouTube policy. So don't ask for it. It's better if they automatically sub to your channel anyway, because they're gonna stay subbed. If you ask them to sub, a lot of times they're gonna unsub once you sub to them and stuff like that. They don't stick when you do that sub for sub. But if you sub to them and they automatically sub to you because of how you commented and interacted and show love to their post and show love to their channel, they're going to stay subbed. Lucas Play Short said, so in 3 years, okay, my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by my 13th birthday. In 3 years, okay, you can definitely get it by then. Lucas Play Short says, I'm still young, but think most need to keep on going. Yes, definitely, because a lot of these cats that are monetized, they started out when they was young like you, and now they grown and stuff, I see. So you definitely can do it and be balling in the mix. Thank you for the heart. Balling in the mix. That means like making a lot of money at a young age before you even out of high school. I wish I would have had YouTube to be able to do that when I was younger, but they didn't really have it. They didn't have it till I was in college. And I didn't get on till like 2009 or 2010. And I didn't really take it serious until, man, probably, 2000, really, when I moved to Vegas, maybe I took it serious, 2017. Lucas Play Short says, even better, my sister, who's 1 year younger, is helping me reach it by being my cameraman. That's great. That's great that you have your sister to help you. I got my wife to help me with a lot of my stuff. You definitely need that help because we can't do nothing alone. My wife said, great point, Rifka. Tamara said, oh, yep, look at Casanat. So Casanat became a big influencer and YouTuber when he was young as well, before high school. I think he probably did. I'm not sure because I haven't really followed his career a lot, but I know he's an inspiration now, definitely. Tamara Tate, my wife, said, great point regarding the Thread organic sub strategy. Yeah, it really works. I do it when I have time to do it. Lips getting a little chapped. I don't always have time to do it, but when I have time to do it, I definitely do it because I like showing other channels love. You know, when you show other channels love, they're gonna show you love. You can do it. You can even do it on here without getting on Threads, but Threads kind of puts it right there where you see people who are in your niche, who is gonna be, and YouTubers who you know are active and they're trying to grow and they're trying to communicate, be sociable, and grow with other people. YouTube is gonna put them in. Threads is gonna put them in your niche, and you can react to them. Before they had Threads, I used to do it on here. Just looking at people that was in my niche or doing music and stuff like that, because I'm a Christian rapper, and I used to look for people. I keep pressing that green screen thing. I ain't trying to. I'm trying to do another highlight. I used to look for people who didn't have a lot of subscribers, and I would subscribe to their channel, because when you don't have a lot of subscribers, y'all know YouTube sends you an email every time you get a new subscriber. I think they stop when you get over 1,000. Or maybe they stop when you get over like a certain amount of hundreds, because they done stopped on my HBCU channel. But at first, they were sending me emails whenever somebody would subscribe to me. So of course, this is an old school technique I used to get to my first 1,000. I would sub to these channels that didn't get a lot of interaction or engagement, and they would naturally, because they got the email, they would naturally see the email. Oh, who's this person? They click on it, because you got to think about what you do. They click on it, and then they go to my channel, and they may sub back. Lucas says, I remember, she said, I'm not sure of the exact age, but he has been streaming for a long time. Lucas says, if I remember. Lucas Play Short says, but only problem, my mom has to work, and I come from school way earlier. Lucas Play Short says, and don't want to waste her time and sleep by having her on camera. Oh, Lucas Play Short says, because you need to be 13 or up to be on Twitch or have a parent. Yeah, no, you can do it on here. Definitely YouTube, you can stream on here as well. There's a lot of opportunity on here too. Do what's available for you. Lucas Play Short says, because you need to be 13 or up to be Twitch parent. Or I think I read that part. My wife said, oh, okay, makes sense regarding Twitch. Yeah, so I'm just talking about YouTube. I'm not trying to send you over to Twitch. I'm trying to keep you on YouTube and to do it. But of course, do it on the platform that you feel most comfortable. But if they're allowing you to be on here, definitely do it on here. Because you can, like I said, you can go live horizontally on here. You can go live vertically on here and all that good stuff. So, you know, do it. You can show events going live on here. You can do the talking head thing. You can show video games. I've seen cats that are video game streamers on here that have the video game channels, and they're going live horizontally while they're playing the video game. I see that sometimes when I be hitting up the people or interacting with people from Threads. Let me get to the next way you can grow your subscriber count easily. Y'all may see me look down at my paper from time to time, looking at my notes to make sure I stay on track. People without a lot of followers. Yep, I already kind of talked about that. I talked about that one. I guess that one was in my head. The other way is through YouTube ads. Now, if you're younger, you may not be able to do the YouTube ads. You might can, but if you're, you know, most recently, somebody from my marketing team ran an ad on one of my music videos, and I was noticing I was getting a whole bunch of subscribers for some reason. I couldn't tell where they were coming from. But I guess what YouTube does when you run those YouTube ads, and they're not expensive, you know, they kind of like the TikTok ads, you can, or Instagram Reel ads, Boost or whatever. You can put like $20, $10 or whatever to YouTube, and then they're going to play your video before other content that's going to be people that's interested in your video and stuff like that. And a lot of times people into it, they'll watch it. Like with me, they'll show me music videos between a lot of YouTube stuff I watch, because they know I'm an artist and stuff like that. And if I like the music video, I'm gonna watch it. I remember one major music video. I remember I was sleepy. I was watching YouTube. I think I was falling asleep, and then that Bruno Mars, I'ma leave the door open. I know I sound bad right now, but that came on, and it was before it was a popular song. And I woke up and I was like, man, it's jamming. I already like Bruno Mars anyway. I guess the algorithm knew that. And I watched the whole video, you know, and I was like, man, that's a nice music video. You know, so if your stuff is good and gonna keep people's attention, they gonna watch it and they gonna subscribe. So, do your little, $10, $20 YouTube ad on your videos that's real good. Let YouTube put it in there as an ad, and then that's gonna get you subscribers quicker too. I mean, that's when I crossed 2,000 about 2 weeks ago when somebody from my marketing team ran that ad on what was it? My live interview, music video style I did recently. That got me a whole bunch of subscribers for some reason when he was running that. Lucas says Lucas Play Short says, the more interesting equals the more your fan base grows. Definitely. So you want to be like creative and do things that are cutting edge and also do things that's trending in a unique way. And then people are going to subscribe to you like that. You have your subscribers on like automatic. So do that. You use that, and that's gonna grow your subscribers quick. So that's how I grew my subscribers on there. So like I said, to recap, YouTube shorts that are trending in your niche, YouTube lives get you batches of subscribers at once. Threads, interacting with the other YouTubers on Threads who are trying to grow their account. Just going to their account, commenting on their post on Threads, then going to their YouTube channel, commenting on their shorts, subscribing to them, letting them know, I subscribed, I'm here from Threads. There, a lot of times they're gonna subscribe to you. Everybody's not. That's okay. But the people that you do get that are gonna subscribe to you is worth it, and it's gonna build your subscriber base. And you can do that. If you got a lot of time, you can do that all day. You may not see the results of it right away, but in the coming days, you definitely will. Let's see. He says more. Okay, my wife said YouTube Shorts. Lucas Play Short says, well, I must go. Nice being here, but remember, keep pushing. Yeah, you keep pushing too. Thank you for tuning in tonight. YouTube Lives, my wife said, YouTube Lives. Lucas Play Short says, nice meeting you guys. Nice meeting you too. And if you're enjoying the content, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I'm going live or when I'm putting up other music videos. Thank you for the hearts with like my music or my acting and different YouTube tips, different flexible income stream tips that you can use and do to make money without having to be tied down to a full-time job and all that good stuff. Yeah. So I got another YouTube channel that's growing quicker than this one did. I'm not done, y'all. I'm not done. I know he had to leave or whatever. My HBCU channel is my pride and joy right now. I'm very proud of it because it came after experience on YouTube. I was on YouTube, started in 2009, did it. Then probably in 2000, when I moved out here to Atlanta, I think 2021, 2022, somewhere around there. Thank you for joining. I see somebody else just joined. Somewhere around there, I was like, I'm going to take YouTube serious again because I saw these young cats. This young cat made $900,000 on YouTube in a year because he's monetized. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to give up. If this young cat making all this money on YouTube, that's definitely a flexible income stream I need. And I enjoy making videos. So it was just automatic. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure this thing out. So I tried different things as y'all can see on this channel. And I realized when I was putting up HBCU content, because HBCU stand for Historically Black College and University, when I was putting up stuff like that, they was getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers and people was into them. Like when I put up the Prairie View versus FAMU 5th quarter from 2023 at the SWAC Championship, that got a lot of views. D'Angelo Walker said, okay, thank you for coming in, D'Angelo. D'Angelo Walker said, I like Stranger Things. Okay, cool. Yeah, my goddaughter likes it too. She always be asking me if I'm on it. They film it out here in Atlanta. I don't know if they still filming it in Atlanta. I need to get on there for her, for my goddaughter's sake, so she can see me on there. I'm an actor as well, so I've seen casting calls come across for Stranger Things. I just didn't put in for them, but I might one day, just so I can be on there for her. But yeah, I think they filmed it in Atlanta. They was, if they still not. But like I said, I started noticing that the HBCU content I was putting up was doing very well. So I was like, okay, this is something here. So I started an HBCU channel. And I was like, well, I'm going to just put my HBCU content on here. And I didn't really know what type of things to put up. But I started coming up with a unique idea for the YouTube, for my HBCU culture YouTube channel. And that started getting people that are interested. And I do college tours on that channel, HBCU college tours, where I go to different colleges and I film while I'm driving around so people can see exactly what they look like. And then I put up information about, I do a voiceover with information about the college, notable alumni, the majors they can take there, graduation rate, retention rate, you know, various things like that. And people like that because they hear about these colleges all the time. I may see these colleges playing sports or see these colleges battling with the bands or whatever, but they want to see what they look like. And youth and young adults that's interested in going to college, that can't really go to the colleges to visit them to see what it looked like around it, they can just check them out on my channel and see what it really looks like in real life. Thank you for the like. I see some more likes came in. So I would suggest come up with subject matter that relates to a lot of people and create a YouTube channel around that. And that's going to get you subscribers quicker than, you know, doing things another way or whatever. When you're dealing with, you don't have to do colleges or whatever, or historically, you don't got to do what I'm doing. Just pick a niche. Thank you for the hearts. Pick a niche that a lot of people are interested in. And then that, you know, thousands and millions of people are a part of or have been a part of. In my case, colleges, you know, thousands of people went to different colleges. I'm able to tap into all of the HBCUs with the content that I put up because I show love to all of them and feature all of them on my channel. Now, of course, me being from HBCU as well, I went to Prairie View, A&M University in Texas. I know that when I see stuff about my college, I'm inclined to stop and look at it, see what they're saying about my college or see what the footage is about. So because I come from that world, I know how people in that niche is going to think. And it's real good to get into a niche where you know how people are going to, you can put yourself in the mindset of the people that are in that niche. So if you're a fan of this niche or you was a part of something, think about creating a YouTube channel around that and make sure it's something that a lot of people are into. And then that's going to get you subscribers way quicker. Because when they see you done put their college up and you showing love to their college, you know, or you filming their college band or something like that, you know, fifth quarter, whatever, they're going to subscribe to your channel because they like that and they appreciate that you did that. And they want to see what else you're going to put up about their school or what you're going to put up about other colleges or about that particular niche or whatever. So that's just a tip on how to get them even quicker than what I got them on this channel, because that other channel's growing way quicker, and I'm pretty sure that channel's going to be monetized very, very soon. And of course, do shorts on that channel, dealing with that niche that a lot of people are into, and do lives on that channel dealing with that niche that a lot of people are into, and that's going to get you subscribers just like that every day, quick. So that channel's reached over 500 subscribers. So all I gotta do is get I'm less than probably about 800 watch hours away from that channel being monetized. Because I have like 2,200 plus or 2,200 watch hours on that channel. All I gotta do is go to another band event and go live at it, and then that channel gonna be monetized. So, you know, I went to the Labor Day Classic. I went to the Swag Miak Challenge. I filmed the bands. I filmed the fifth quarter. Went live during them because people want to see that, because the videographers, they're going to put them up later, but a lot of them aren't going live. They got other people that's going live, but I realized people want to see that. So, of course, they appreciate it because they can see it live because they can't be there, and then they subscribe to the channel. So the next time you're at an event that they want to be at, they can get the notification and know they can see events live that they're into on your channel. So I would say figure out what in your particular niche that you built this YouTube channel around, what live events would people like to see on that channel, you know, that you can go live about, and then they're going to subscribe to it and appreciate you because they know they can get their content on your channel. If that makes sense. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's the way to get subscribers real quick, is with those YouTube channels that a lot of people can connect to and a lot of people are into. You know, that's how you do that. So, do we have any questions? Any questions tonight about anything I went over, about anything about flexible income streams, about how to get subscribers quicker, anything specifically that y'all wanna go over. I've been going over the comments the whole night, so I don't gotta catch up on the comments. But yeah, I know how to get you some subscribers real quick and fast and in a hurry. And thank you for joining. And if you missed some of it, check out the replay. But if you got any questions, I'll address them right now. If you got any specific questions for me in the chat, Joseph Crump, he said, all good info, Broham. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Broham. Appreciate it. D'Angelo Walker said, okay, definitely. Anybody got any questions about how to get them subscribers with the quickness or anything like that? You know, I'm trying to see, did I miss anything? I don't think I did. I think I went over all the ways that you can do it, the best ways, the most efficient ways and strategies to get them subscribers quickly. Yeah. But I'm not done. If you can still feel free to put it in. D'Angelo Walker said, I am a YouTuber. That's what's up. What is your YouTube channel about, D'Angelo Walker? What's your niche? What's your content about on your YouTube channel? Yeah. Mine is about ways to flexibly earn income. Oh, game. You're a gamer as well? You're a gamer YouTuber as well? That's what's up. That's what's up. Good luck with everything you're doing. Definitely. And I appreciate you joining tonight on the content and stuff like that. Stay tuned because there's going to be more coming. All I do is I try to take y'all along with me on my journey and tell y'all the things that I've learned along the way so that y'all can do it way quicker than I did it. Now, like I said, I am monetized on several different social media platforms to a certain degree. Like they got it where Facebook, people can send money or whatever if they want. Instagram, people can send money if they want to me as well. Where else? TikTok. Recently, because I got over 1,000 subscribers on TikTok, I'm monetized on there now as well to a certain degree where I can participate in various challenges where they'll pay you and all of that kind of stuff. And they put them in my notifications all the time. I just don't really want to do it. I'd rather just be monetized to a point where you can get the ad revenue and all that kind of stuff, really. But yeah, so no questions. Well, let me tell y'all what I got coming up. For those that's a replay, thank you for joining. For those replay people and all that kind of stuff, some people had left when I started talking about different channels that different social media platforms I'm monetized on. But anyway, it's all good. What I got coming up right now, I have the Atlanta News First commercial that's airing right now in the Atlanta area. The game show I was on, Scrambled Up, that's going to air. I don't know when it's going to air exactly, but when it does air nationally, because that's going to air nationally, I'm going to let y'all know when y'all can watch that because it's running. I was near the end of the filming. They filmed like over 100 episodes, and I was near the end of that when they had put the post up about. Matter of fact, I think I might have been after. I filmed after they filmed their 100 episode. So my episode probably gonna be a while from now, but stay tuned. I'm definitely gonna post it when y'all can watch my episode of Scrambled Up. That's that new game show that's coming on a regular basis where they got Michael Yo as the host. And there was a lot of fun being on there. Of course, I can't tell you what happened. My frat brother Joseph Crump said, enjoy watching the commercial. Appreciate it, bro. Him, appreciate it. You know. Yeah. So that's gonna come out. I'm working on my album. Well, I haven't. Well, I've been compiling beats. I haven't started hitting the studio for the album. I do have some social media music videos coming out. I got one more. I've been doing like a series, and if you haven't seen them, they're in my feed. They're on my Instagram, on my TikTok. They're on here. YouTube wants you to watch them on here, so watch them on here in my shorts feed. I got one more I'm gonna do, and my son is gonna be in it, and it's gonna be the best one. I guarantee you that. I guarantee y'all that. So be on the lookout for that probably in the next month or so. I'm gonna do that one. D'Angelo Walker said, "What movie are you in?" I'm in a lot of movies. I'm about to watch Superman because I was in that, the newest one. I don't know if they use my scene or not. Because sometimes when you do stuff, they don't always use your scene, but you do get paid. I was in Captain America, the newest Captain America. Now, that one they didn't use my scene because I already watched that one. It's a lot of different movies I've been in. But my main thing is commercials. I want I get commercials easier. I don't know why that is, but I'm gonna just roll with it. You know, my dream is to be like the face of a brand like Jake from State Farm or Flo from Progressive or like the cat that be, I want to do voiceover, but not really. I'd rather be seen on the commercials, but I do voiceover like the guy on the Arby's commercial, Ving Rhames. I think that's Ving Rhames doing the voiceover for the Arby's commercials. You know, all those type of people. The Mayhem guy. I would like to get a gig like that. And that would be great. Even, what's the cat name doing the Zaxby's commercials? Babe, you don't hear the cat doing the Zaxby's commercials? What's his name? Omar Epps. Is that who doing the Zaxby's commercials? Like, he got that contract now. I'd like to get a contract like that. That's my dream, because that's going to come in. I am in Missing Kids. Oh, you act too? That's what's up. That's what's up. You're an actor too. That's what's up. Yep, she said, yeah, that is Omar Epps that has the Zaxby's commercial as now. And y'all best believe one day I'm going to be the face of a brand on them commercials like that. Best believe it. You know, it's coming. What else? Because I kind of figured out how to get on commercials easily or whatever, you know. Movies and TV shows is a little bit more trickier. I haven't really cracked the code with that. Except doing like background when I do background on them and stuff like that. But I do have some independent films and all that kind of stuff where I was supporting and all that kind of stuff in. Let's see. What else? I was talking about stuff I got coming up. The album, that's probably going to be a year. It's going to take a year to make the album probably. I ain't going to hug you. It take me a while to do that. But like I said, the commercial's running right now. And you can see it on my YouTube channel. And the Scrambled Up game show is gonna air. I'll let y'all know when that's coming out. I'm trying to see, do I got anything else that's in post-production or anything that y'all can see. I don't know. I be in a lot of stuff and I be forgetting. But yeah, that's right now. But yeah, stay tuned and stuff like that. Stay tuned. But like I say, my goal, it ain't about me. It's about helping y'all figure out how to be able to go full-time with your dream and still make money so you don't got to be tied down to a full-time job. And the way to do that is by flexible income, whether it be through social media, which that's one of the easiest. Well, I ain't going to say it's easy because you got to do your content, so that's work. I do it through eBay. That's another flexible way that I make income and be able to pursue my dream, you know, selling items on eBay. I do it through direct marketing, you know, starting your own business. Ain't got to be direct marketing, whatever you want to do. What else? What else do I do? Substitute teaching. I do it through that too. That's flexible as well. That's a prime example of working when you want to work. You know, you got to have those ways you can work when you want to work. You tell them when you want to work. They don't tell you when to come in and go to work. You got to have those type of gigs. I do it through, this is a form of acting that I do it in, though. I do it with simulated patient work. I'm not going to say my employer, but all cities, hospitals, no, all medical schools all around the world actually use actors to act out different illnesses and different things like that for the medical students. You can get paid. You get paid doing that, going in and doing that, do that type of stuff. That's flexible as well. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. And if you look down my page, I talk about each of them on there. It tells you how you can get into it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so if there's not any questions, then I might bid y'all good night. But I'm gonna wait to see if anybody has anything else to say before I get off here. I'm gonna go watch Superman, see if they use my scene in Superman. I had to shave my beard to be in Superman, but yeah, I'm a big Superman fan. Well, I used to be when I was a kid. I didn't know about Black Panther and Luke Cage and all them growing up. Great live. Thanks, babe. Thank you for joining. I see somebody just joined. I didn't know about Black Panther and Luke Cage and all that growing up. So Superman was my favorite. You know, he's still one of my favorites. I ain't know about, well, Miles Morales wasn't out when I was growing up. They did have the regular Spider-Man, Peter Parker out. They had Miles Morales. I wish I knew when that new Miles Morales movie coming out, because that last one was real good and they left it on a cliffhanger. So I would love to see that. Yep. So I'm gonna see if they use my scene in Superman. Nobody told me they seen me yet, but because usually when I'm in something, they usually let me know. Like people will be like hitting me up on Facebook, hitting me up in my texts and stuff like that, or hitting my wife up and saying they saw me. But I'm gonna find out and I'll let y'all know next week when I go live if they use my scene in Superman. But I definitely wanted to be in it. It was a great experience getting to be in a movie that for a character that I grew up loving as a kid and wanting to be like, and all that good stuff. But yeah, if there's nothing else, I will be putting this live up for those that join late. It'll probably go up tomorrow sometime when YouTube releases it on my regular feed. And if it ain't nothing else, y'all have a good Sunday night. Always remember, only what you do for Christ will last, and the righteous in faith increase abundantly. Holla at y'all next time. Be blessed. Oh, man, how in the live? Oh, that's how you do it. It's been a while.